The Eagle's marketing. Make your brand fly high like an eagle.
Enjoy this cut.
But this is what the path kind of turned into. It's not no trail path.
Caralho.
You know, it's just rocks, man.
It's on the top of the mountain?
Uh-huh.
No ponto mais alto?
No, like
Chegando.
that is so in the middle of the trail, the last trail to go up, we got off the trail by accident.
It's Kai.
That's Kyle, man.
He was dying there.
He was half dying. Look at him.
Oh my god.
I was dying.
No, and there would be times, man, that I'd look back. I'd look back and that's at night. That's at night. But there would be times, man, that I'd look back and Kayo's actually like into the wind. He would get into the fog, and I'd be like, "Yo, hold on, I gotta go back." So I'd have to walk back and find him, man. Look at him, man.
He'd have to find me, you know?
Yeah, so sometimes I'm over there walking, wind is busting. I'm like, okay, we gotta get to the top, man. And then Kyle would be like sitting down somewhere, just relaxing. I'm like, oh shit, hold on, I gotta go back.
I'd just be sitting down and be like, yo, and by a little, bro, I could have gotten in trouble in that hike, bro. Because Tallyson, the point is, you saw those rocks? Uh-huh. That's not the trail. You see that? That's not the trail. There was a sign.
So you were lost?
Yes, because the sign was a little, like, it was a little broken. The sign was a little broken.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And so we thought the sign was saying that the trail was going one way, you know? So we started walking the other way. I was like, the trail to Mount Washington. I looked at it because the sign was wrong. I was like, that must be another trail. We gotta, like, I saw up. So I was like, no, we gotta go up.
Why?
Like, you know, because the sign was.
You go up because you might see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, oh no, bro. Like, it's probably because I heard something that like about the rocks. Like don't get lost in the rocks.
Oh.
I heard something about that, and then when we got there, I was like, oh, the rocks.
Anywhere, bro. Like there.
I know, yeah. So I was like, right. So then, when I saw the rocks, I thought to myself, the rocks. The guy said, "Don't get lost in the rocks," but that must be the way up. And then I saw the path, and the sign was a little weird. The wind was like fucking with the sign, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, that must not be the trail. So we kept going up the rocks, and I wasn't looking at we were so comfortable. Well, not so comfortable. Like we were on trail for a long time, so I wasn't checking my phone that had us recorded, us walking, you know. It recorded our pause when we stopped at Lake of the Clouds. It recorded, you know. And so, like, it shows us stop for 40 minutes, you know. But I was, like, fine. And we had a trail, so I didn't, like, you know, care to look at my phone, you know. So we started going off, like, up these rocks. And, like, as we kept going up, the rocks kept getting bigger and harder to climb. And the wind was, like, getting even worse.
You think, like, I'm going up to do what?
Yeah, I'm going up to get to the Mount Washington. Like, you're saying, like...
Just for, like, I win this?
Yeah, like, I made it to summit. Because in reality, Mount Washington is the highest point in North America. USA. Oh, I don't know about USA, but I know New England. It's the highest point, so it's like kind of like our toughest battle that we got out here.
Yeah, it is the toughest battle that we have here. It is one of the toughest things you can do. Like, I hiked up Mount Washington. Is like, you know, so we
even that a lot of cars has like a stamp. You might see a sticker on the back of cars, on the bumper of the back of the car, that would say, "I've hiked this car has summited Mount Washington."
Yeah, this car climbed Mount Washington, because there's the auto road too. There's the easy way to get there, you know. But so when we got to this the sign, I was like, oh, like the guy said, don't get lost in the rocks. Remember that? Remember somebody told me that?
Dude, yeah.
And then I was like, okay, bro, it might just be here. You know, we just gotta keep going. Gabe, I was like, Gabe, we just gotta keep going straight, bro. Like, we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know, eventually, like,
which was
we
pretty
would.
crazy because there was a smack dab sign right in front of us, pointing 2 directions. And instead of going us choosing one direction or the other, we go up.
Yeah.
We went up straight, man. So it got to the point that we're climbing rocks with our hands like this. You know, like
It got bad,
using
bro.
our 2 hands and climbing up the rocks. Definitely not like a steep hill, but like just those boulders that I showed you guys, just climbing up those boulders. And then with the wind, man, Kayo, there was something off. Kayo was kind of the first one to realize it. Kayo was like, I went back and I'm like, he sat down. It was at this point, actually. He sat down on one of the rocks and I went back down. I'm like, Kayo, we don't gotta do this.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this today, man. Like, we can do this on a better day. And I'm screaming in his ear and yapping like, are you okay? And he's sitting down like on the rock. And then the only thing he does, man, is this. That's the only thing he does. He goes like, and that was kind of inspirational. I can tell you that.
Means.
Huh?
What it means.
We're going to the top. We're going up. You know? And I'm like, okay. So then I grab him. I'm like, are you okay?
You see, like, my head.
I don't want to
my
leave.
body.
I don't want to. I wouldn't still go up if I see my best friend in like terrible conditions. You know, that like I look at him and I physically don't think he can get up there. Of course not. This is not gonna mean shit to me. But and then I'm shaking him and he's like, no, bro. He comes back to life and he's like, no, bro. I just think we're off trail. You know? So then he pulls off his phone. His phone has like 5%.
Yo, crazy.
His phone
oh my
has like
God.
5%, and he's on the All Trails app, like recording everything on his phone over here. And we were able. Amazing, man. America's amazing. There's signal on the top of the map.
Crazy.
Recording our hike and all that. And then we look over here on the All Trails app. We're off trail, man. We've been off trail for a long time.
For a while. Like, we
We've
were
been climbing
going.
those rocks for no reason.
The trail was like this on the map, and we were out like that. Like, we were out here. Yeah.
Yep. So then I tell Kyle, I'm like, and he's like, my phone's about to die. I'm like, okay, just boom. We look at it. I look at it. Okay. So I got an image of it. I'm like, okay, so if the trail sent us to go like this, and we went straight up, we just gotta shoot left.
Cut, yeah.
You know, just shoot all the way left and you know, we'll find back the trail. And like I said, there was those piles of rock that they would leave in the trails, which would mark the trail, which is
Nossa,
great.
savor.
Which was literally our reference and what helped us a lot. So we start walking to the left. We start hiking to the left. 30 minutes walking. Like 20 to 30 minutes walking to the left, man. We were really deep into it. And then we see the first little pile of rocks, and that's where Kayo. I was like, you know what, Kayo, and due to his conditions, I was like, leave your backpack here, you know. And I don't know if he left it or not, but I remember from that moment on, we were really close to the top, man. We were really close to the top.
I did leave it, bro. You told me.
Did?
Yeah, we were already on. Then we got back on trail, right?
Yep.
And then we were going. It was man. It was just like it got to a point where I couldn't, like, so much weight, bro. And then Gabe was like, just leave it. And then like it really made a lot of sense to me because I was gonna go up and go down, and I wasn't gonna use the backpack. So I was like.
Yeah. So, and then he just left his backpack there right when we got back on trail. And I was like, since we're back on trail, just leave your backpack. We're close, man. We could see the fucking telephone wire poles and the telephone towers. And that was when we made it.
Thank you for watching this video.
Like and subscribe, and please comment below.
Thank you so much.